What's up guys, I'm here with Modern Warrior MMA. Alright, so we're about to start our experience. Hello everyone, today we have great experience at Modern Warrior MMA. So we have a kid and
Fran.
Can you guys tell me about what you guys do and what this place all about?
We're a full-scale MMA gym. I myself, been fighting professionally for almost 10 years now. Done it, across almost, every major organization except for the UFC. But
awesome.
Still in the hunt, trying to get on one of their cards. I started out as a wrestler. Got out of when I got out of the Marine Corps, I started training MMA. Trained at a few gyms over the years, and then went up, starting Modern Warrior MMA. We've been open for about 5-6 years now.
Cool.
And then Fran came along and really helped take the business side of the gym to the next level. So that's part of the reason why we've got this nice new location here. We've only been in this new location for about 2 months now.
So my name is Fran. I've been involved in the, like you said, the business part of it for about 3 years. I'm really interested in the fitness area of it, and I also try to help create a family atmosphere. We have parents who work out, we have kids who work out, we have people who are just looking for a little bit of self-defense, people who are looking for self-esteem, and people who are looking to get in the cage. So I think that's very exciting that we have all walks of life coming in here, and we all create this one big happy family. It's pretty cool.
So it's not all about just anybody, if you have experience, advanced, beginner, everyone is welcome.
Everyone's welcome. One of the questions that I love is, what do I need to know to come in here? And the thing is absolutely nothing. Keith does a great job of making all experience levels comfortable, whether you're first day or whether you've been training for years.
Awesome.
Sometimes I prefer a blank slate. I'd rather teach you how to do it right, and then instead of unteach a bunch of bad habits that you might have picked up, training yourself or.
And you teach jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, we teach combat jiu-jitsu. We're a strict no-gi gym. Everything that we do here, even for the people that aren't looking, to get into the cage, everything that we do here is designed to, build towards that.
And then, so you do combat jiu-jitsu and then kickboxing, Muay Thai?
Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Dutch kickboxing, wrestling.
Wrestling is a good foundation.
Yeah, that was one of my backgrounds. I was a state champ wrestler. Wrestled all through high school and junior high.
And this location is, what's the address of this place?
774 Corporate Boulevard, Rock Hill, South Carolina.
And what's the phone number?
803-526-6105.
And where they can find you online?
We're at modernwarriormma.com, and you can email us questions at info@modernwarriormma.com.
And if they want to follow you or find your social media, where they can find you?
Facebook, Modern Warrior MMA.
Awesome, cool. And we're also now gonna go over the gym, and then we're gonna check out how we're gonna work out here. Today we have jiu-jitsu no-gi classes, and possibly after that we're gonna do some kickboxing and Muay Thai. Alright, signing out for now.
Yeah, there.
You gotta stick off.
Okay.
If you're down, you're not gonna get it.
Okay.
Alright, you wanna sit off first. Because you gotta, for the reverse, you need to keep his head centered. When I slide in right here, I need to keep his head down with my chest. Alright? If I go right here and I try to slide this in, his shoulder's blocking me one, and he'll flatten me out and he'll just pop his head up.
Okay.
Alright? I need to, if I'm going to right here. Slide his head into my chest a little bit. I'm gonna shoot this through, and I gotta keep my chest over top.
All right.
Now, honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter what he does. If I get it locked in right here, you know, he's in a world of trouble. You know, doesn't even matter, you know, even if he hops my guard, when I go to pull him back, I squeeze in nice and tight, and I'm still gonna finish it. Even with one hand.
What's the proper way to do the side kick?
Your basic karate taekwondo side kick. You know, I like to use my jab to set it up, just to kind of draw their hands nice and high. So that jab, and I'm gonna chamber my hip, turn to the side, pop it right out. It's a good distance maker too. You know, if the guy's coming in really aggressive, real heavy, but very square, you know, throw right here, boom, I'll chamber, pop it out. I can either switch, go straight to a switch stance, or I can make impact, pull through, you know, and circle out.
Do you like high kicks or low kicks? Which you prefer?
Honestly, I like to go in the middle, punish the body. You know, put it this way. You know, knocking somebody out, you know, it renders them numb and unconscious. But if you drop somebody from a body shot, you know, it kind of hurts their soul. Like if you ever see anybody get dropped by a body shot, you know,
yes,
it's just painful and brutal to watch.
You can't do nothing about it actually.
Yeah, like,
and you cannot hide it.
It just shuts their body down.
So show me that kick. Yeah.
I usually like to set my my body shot. I usually like to throw my left leg within a southpaw stance. Usually I'll throw it, you know, when I'm getting them to circle off the cage. And I'll come in nice and heavy. You know, I'll usually end on a 2, chamber out, and I'll push right here as they start circling away. Like, bam! You know, right to the liver.
To the body shot right there.
Yep. So it's, you know, it's usually a switch, angle off, boom, right to the body.
Awesome.
And that's you know, that's usually enough to drop them.
That will do it.
Control my weight. You know, get me up in the air. You know, once I'm up in the air, you know, control me. I don't control this. Alright. Really tight. I'm gonna use this so I can push my hips back. As I do it, I'm gonna double up on that, and I'm gonna start walking with two of my hands on behind his back. Right here. Start flattening out, kicking, start working around, clear that knee. So I bring that around, I'm fighting right here, I'll get this, once I get this around, I clear it through, lift my hip. Now I can start coming around right there, or I can just start flattening around, and I'll come around the head. Alright, if I got that, alright, and he's throwing at me. Now I want to feel that breathe. Now it's hot in here. I want him to pull me down. Alright? So don't overslip. Anytime if I slip and my head comes past it, if it comes right on my right foot, I'm off balance. If it comes left on my left foot, I'm off balance. Keep your head between your legs, where it belongs. Alright? So we're just gonna go. Alright, and then I got it. Back and forth. Right now, alright? Clean movement, we're just gonna go around to this. Real. called 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go through it all. I've got good angle on here. I'm outside the zone, so he ain't doing jack shit with it. Right? I've got a good angle, so I've got angle right through his jaw. I'm going to fire that 1, 1, 2. Right? He's going to catch everything on his back hand. Right? So I got the angle on. if he's doing like Christian technical, where he's bringing his hands up, you know, and so if I try to counter with my hook, we're just gonna hit each other in the hand. But if I open my, if I open my hip up, I'm opening the gate. If I open up, set and fire right out, I can beat him, by his chin. All right. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna go flip, 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 catch, 2, 3. All right. Now I'm just opening, answering the phone. All right. Now, all I need to do is answer that phone, bring it up right here, catch. I kind of open my hip up and then I fire right out. All right. Bring it right here. Boom, boom. All right. Answer. Now I call answer the phone. Looks just like you're answering the phone. Who's fucking calling? Or somebody that's trying to hit you. Might want to answer that one. Alright? So, flip, flip, catch, 2, 3. Alright? That's the extent of where we're gonna go with this one, alright? So, alright, catch right here, boom, boom.